What up, man? Can you hear me? Sure, everyone can see. Carlos, I can't hear you. I can't. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Shit. Let me see if I can. I'll try it through my computer. Test it. Test it.
Bro, can you hear
Ah,
me?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I think it's something with my microphone or something.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So yeah, man, tell me like how you doing, bro? How you been? Everything good?
Yeah, everything is good, man. I can't complain. I really can't complain,
Yeah,
man.
thank God, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, how are
yeah.
you, bro? How's
I'm
everything?
good. I'm good. Thank God. Yeah, everything doing well on my side. Like, look at my people. Like, they give me support. My best
Good.
friend right there. Yeah, people like showing me love. So yeah. So are you in Cali right now, or so you
Nah, at
back
the
in the
moment,
States?
no, I'm not in Cali right now.
Okay, so you're back in the States.
Yeah, I'm back in the States at the moment. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
So when you
just wrapped
planning
up
to
a
coming back?
contract. Huh?
When you planning coming back to Cali?
I'm supposed to be there now, but I had to finish up a contract here in the
Okay.
States.
I'll follow you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me, man, like how's Cali? Like how is the city like it's getting really popular in Colombia? Like for
Yeah.
destinations. So it's like it's getting popular for a new destination for
Yeah,
Americans.
it is. It is. A lot of people are starting to come to Cali now. A lot of people are recognizing that Cali is the It's the city where you can get the most authentic experience in Colombia. As far as hello,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
I hear you. I can hear you.
yeah, it's a city. I think the culture, people are coming in for culture mostly. I mean, people come there for everything, but
Okay,
a
yeah.
lot of people are realizing that there's a lot of culture there. There's still no tourist infrastructure, but Cali is definitely the top city for culture in Colombia,
Okay.
especially black culture.
Okay, so I was me and Jennifer, were in Cali, and then like that's one thing like we saw like it wasn't like a lot of tourism over there, especially us, coming city like Cartagena, like we always expect like see like some tourism around because we used to that, but in
Yeah.
Cali, like we didn't see like a lot of tourism over there.
Nah, you're not. I mean, you see a lot of Colombian tourists and a lot of Latin American tourists. So people from different countries in South America or in Latin America, but you won't see a lot of people from the U.S. Um, the main reason is because you have to, in order to navigate in Cali,
Uh-huh.
you have to be able to speak Spanish very well.
Yeah, true. A majority of the Americans that travel to Colombia, like they can't speak
Yeah,
Spanish.
yeah,
Yeah.
uh, they're not as fluent, and so a lot of people from the U.S. who stay in Medellin,
Hmm.
Cartagena, and Bogota, they're not as comfortable in Cali.
Yeah, true. And
Yeah.
so how can you navigate to Cali? Because I hear like there's a lot of people like they don't speak English in Cali. I mean, even in CTG, like it's a tourist place, tourist destination, but you find a lot of people like they can't speak English here too.
Right. So for people from the U.S. who are interested in visiting Cali, I highly recommend joining our Facebook groups.
Uh
We
huh.
have the Black in Colombia, and we also have Black in Cali on
Oh,
Facebook. So look for those groups, and you'll find people who can help you navigate through the city, um, and connect you with good expats who are actually in Cali.
yeah,
Um,
who live in Cali also.
yeah, people who live in Cali. One of the biggest mistakes that people make when they visit Cali or any other place that's where they don't speak the language is they follow YouTubers.
Yeah,
They don't
true.
follow the expats. One thing
Yeah.
you got to keep in mind, and this is no shade or disrespect to YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers are just passing through. So a lot of them are just giving you information that they learned in a few days about a city or a particular country. So if you really want to if you want to get like solid information about a city like Cali, you really have to connect with the expat
Yeah,
community.
true. Because all these YouTubers, they do just, they just try to get views. Like
Yeah,
that's all they want.
exactly,
They try to get
exactly.
views, and then like
They want
they
you.
will tell you like, oh, this. That's what you
Yeah,
got to do, and then you're gonna be fine.
yeah,
So and then like that's like I'm a group with you. That's one of the biggest mistakes that people that they
yeah,
do because they say like hearing all these YouTubers, oh if you move like that, like you're gonna be okay. Like a lot of people that reach out is the expat community, as you
yeah,
say.
yeah. They should. And just like in Medellin and Cartagena, there are actually more expats in Medellin and Cartagena, so visitors feel more comfortable traveling there. And since there's more tourism in those cities,
Uh-huh.
more of the locals speak English. So there's more, like you said, in Cartagena, more local people, more Colombians speak English in Cartagena
Yeah,
because
true.
there's more tourist traffic in Cartagena.
So let me ask you this question: Why you choose Cali over CTD and Medellin? Because like majority of expats, that live in Colombia, they be like, oh, CTG or Medellin, that's a place that they always looking like to move out.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was the culture. Uh,
The culture in Cali.
yeah, it's the culture in Cali. It's the when you go to cities like Cartagena and Medellin, um, they're great for vacations. For me, from my perspective, I'll give you my perspective.
Hmm.
For a person who's just passing through, Cartagena is great for a weekend or a week or maybe even a month.
Yeah, true.
But for people who are looking for more community or to connect to community, those places don't really offer. They can't really offer community because everything is transactional. So,
Yeah,
for
true.
example, if I go to
Yeah,
Cartagena, yeah, exactly. If I go to
yeah. Everything is
Cartagena,
about money.
yeah, everything is about money. So even if I want to hang out with somebody, and you got to keep in mind, most of the people are working in Cartagena. Most of the people
Yeah,
are working in tourism. So
true.
if I want to spend time with one of my Facebook friends, I'm I could possibly be taken away from his money because he could be making money on
Yeah,
a
true.
tourist season. So he doesn't really have time to hang out with me. So in Cali, it's a little different. In Cali, you get to meet families. You get to everybody. Everybody wants to. When people want to help you, they're
Okay.
helping you out of the kindness of their heart. They're not helping you for money. They don't need anything.
Yeah.
Um,
So
prime
that's
example. Let-
that. Okay, go ahead, bro.
one example. One example.
Mhm.
In Cartagena, there'll be somebody on the street who will offer you oysters or
Yeah, yeah.
you
That's
know,
our own
but
game, but
they won't tell you that they're charging you. They'll just offer it to you, and once you eat it, then they want money,
yeah,
right?
true. Yeah,
The ladies will rub lotion on you.
they
The
want
minute
money.
they finish, they want money. Where in Cali they have people who have viche. Viche is like it's an alcoholic beverage, but it's a lot of it is homemade. You'll find people on the street that have viche, and they'll give you like a shot of viche, and then you drink it, and then they'll give you different ones so you can choose which one you like. And then when you finish, if you don't want to buy it, you can just walk away, and they
Oh,
won't say
really?
anything.
And they
They,
and
they're just happy
they
that
will
you
room
tried it.
behind you or something.
Huh?
They will room behind you, like.
Nah, they don't. Nah, because everything there is no there is no choice. They're just happy to share. They're happy to share. If you buy it, you buy it. If you don't, oh well, somebody's gonna buy it.
Yeah, true. It's a different thing over here. Like they be
Yeah,
touching you, and then they see, oh, the bill is showing the pesos, and then yeah,
yeah,
you gotta
exactly.
come up with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So,
So,
can you tell us, like, is Cali safe place to visit, to live? Like, so how do you feel in Cali? Like, you feel safe? Like when you're walking around, you can go to the mall, store, you be out late in the night, everything's gonna be okay or something.
Cali is the safest city. Okay, so let's let's start from here.
Uh-huh.
For those of you who don't know, Cali is the third largest city in Colombia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Uh, First is Bogota, the capital city.
Uh-huh.
Then there's Medellin. Then there's Cali. Cali is the third largest. Cali is not a small city. Cali has almost 3 million people.
3 million people in Cali.
Yes, there are
Yeah.
almost 3 million. It's a very large city. So I think people need to understand that before they come. It's a very, very large city. It's not a small
Yeah.
place. Um, so having said that, the crime in Cali is, to me, it's equal to crime in any other city with 3 million people. Um, crime happens where it happens. It's not.
Yeah, true. Right.
Fortunately for me, I haven't had anything happen to me, but I don't go to Colombia to go to the hood.
Yeah, true.
I
So
don't buy drugs. and I
You,
don't buy a woman.
yeah, true. You know,
So
I
that
think,
automatically decreases uh, my chances of
yeah,
being
true.
around danger. I'm not in that. I'm not in that element. And
Okay,
that's no, that's not to say that, no shade to people. People travel for what they want to travel for. And
yeah,
I'm
true.
not judging anybody. You travel for what you want to travel for. Yes, you can get robbed in Cali. And the city that I'm in now has less people than Cali, but more crime in the U.S.
Oh, really?
So yeah, like I'm more likely here. For example, this city can fit in Cali like maybe 3 times. Cali is maybe 3 or 4 times as big as this city that I'm in now.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yes,
So let me ask you this question. So, where do you feel most safer, Cali or in the U.S.?
I. It just depends. It
It
depends. It
depends.
depends. In the U.S., we have things like people walking. Somebody can have a bad day and walk up in the supermarket and start shooting everybody.
Oh, really?
In Cali, the worst thing that can happen to me is I'll be walking down the street on my cell phone and somebody will snatch it on a
Snatch your
motorcycle
phone. Yeah,
and keep going. That's the worst thing that can happen to me in Cali.
yeah.
So,
So it happened to you already, or?
no, it never happens to me.
Oh,
But I'm
okay,
just
okay,
saying
okay.
when I'm in Cali, that's the only thing I worry about.
Oh, like
I,
because
I never
like
worry about getting shot. I never worry about getting stuck up. And I'm not saying that that never happens. I'm not saying that people don't get shot. I'm not saying that people don't get robbed. But for me, I don't worry about those things.
Okay, yeah. And
Okay.
you always I see you like you and your crew like you guys you always been around like locals, like good people. They
Yeah,
always be showing your love or something. I think that's one of the that's the key. Like
yeah,
that's the secret to be people, they show you love and respect you, and kind of make sure like they won't trying to fuck with you or something, and everything's gonna be alright if you are around if you are around the same people. Like I'm asking you that because like lately, a lot of things been happening in Medellin, Colombia. A lot of guys been getting killed, robbed,
yeah.
over nothing, over women, they be chasing women. Unfortunately, it's very sad. That's what they got. Unfortunately. So, can you be kind of so what do you think like a tourist could be more safe in Cali or Medellin?
It's relative. It depends on what the tourist is looking for.
True.
You can be safe in Medellin. Um, I don't think that people are having. I think the people who are having the problems all have similar things in common. They're,
Uh-huh.
it's either woman or drugs.
Yeah, true.
It's either woman or drugs. Um, that's the common. That's the thing that's the problem because I have a lot of friends in Medellin and they're not having any issues. They're not getting robbed. They're not having any problems out
are, are they from America or they
there. Yeah,
locals
they're
from
from the
Colombia?
U.S. They're from the U.S. They're
Oh,
from
okay,
the
okay,
U.S.
okay. So the expat living over there.
Yeah, they're expats. They're living in Medellin, and they're not having the problems that the tourists are. And I'm gonna go back to what I said.
Okay.
Stop following YouTubers. Not all YouTubers. You gotta. We have to be as tourists, as travelers. We have
Mhm.
to take responsibility for the information that we receive. We have to do research. Um, there are a lot of YouTubers who are irresponsible in the way that they portray certain countries. And
Yeah,
like you said,
true.
they're trying to get views. Um, Never trust the opinion or the information. Take information with a grain of salt. Never fully rely on the information of a person who has only been to a place one time for a weekend.
Yeah,
You
that's true.
can't base you can't base your safety on somebody who is just, you know what I'm saying? A guy goes to Medellin one time. He spends maybe 3 or 4 days in Medellin, and he makes the video and he puts it out. And now everybody thinks Medellin is safe.
Yeah, true. And they're
So
like,
he's left out. There's a lot of information there are a lot of variables that you really have to consider when you're traveling to a
yeah,
country.
true. What's the funny part? Like they think like they know more about Colombia than Colombians. Like they feel like they
Exactly.
know everything. Like
Ex-
they can move
exactly.
around. And everything's gonna be a smoothie. Nothing bad gonna happen. And then that's biggest mistake that they did. Like, and then you
Yes.
got you got all these travelers that they never been outside to the U.S. They don't even have a passport. They
Right.
just go to the office, get the passport, and let me just fly to Medellin. Medellin is a sweet city. I've
Right.
been watching this
Right.
YouTuber, so he's been saying nice things about Medellin. Everything's gonna be smoother, and that's what
Yeah.
they got again.
And what people aren't realizing is what I'm seeing a lot of, what I'm noticing a lot of is there are guys from the U.S. who are coming to Colombia and they're doing things in Colombia that they wouldn't do in their own city. So they're doing
Yeah,
things
true.
they're in Medellin, they're in Cali, they're in Cartagena,
uh-huh.
and they're going into neighborhoods that they wouldn't go in their own city. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
if
funny.
you don't go to the hood in your own city, why would you come to Colombia
To
to
go
go
to the
to the hood?
hood. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
tricky
I don't
question,
I
man.
don't
That's a
understand that.
that's
I
a
don't
funny
understand.
thing.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, and I think that they get this false. You get comfortable because you get to Colombia and Colombia is a beautiful country,
Yeah,
beautiful people. The people are friendly. The people are very warm and receptive. You get there and you get this false sense of security, and you let your guard down, and then you start going to places um, where you really shouldn't be. If you're not with a Colombian, do not go to the hood uninvited.
yeah,
If
true.
nobody invited you to the hood, do not go to the hood
Yeah, I
uninvited.
always would say that, like like the hood. I know for tourisms, like I know for tourists, if you ain't with the right connection, because they can
Right,
take you over there and get you set up.
right,
Probably,
exactly.
like yeah, and
Yeah,
that's what I always been saying to the guys. But some of them be like, oh, like they gangster in America. They think like they can be gangster here or something like. These are two different
people,
countries, a lot of different
exactly,
cultures, a lot of difference between
exactly.
between Colombia and the US. Like they don't believe that, when they realize by themselves like what we say is true, they be like, oh man, you're right or something, but it's late already.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so many people, so many things are happening to good people, good, well-intentioned people. People are coming down on vacation and coming to have a good time, but
Yeah,
they're
so
making foolish mistakes. Hey, find the expat community, brothers. Find the black expat community and link up with black people who live in the city. Don't just go down because a lot of times you don't do not do not meet women on Tinder. Stay
yeah,
away
that's a
from
red
Tinder.
flag. It's been a red
Stay
flag.
away from Tinder. A lot of the guys that are unfortunately a lot of guys who are getting robbed and getting drugged and things are happening to is the dating apps. Stay away from Tinder. Connect with people in the community. Connect with Carlos in Cartagena.
Yeah, that's a sad, bro.
Connect with Carlos in Cartagena. There are people
Yeah.
you can connect with the Black expat community, so you can at least check in. At least check in with the Black expat community, so that somebody knows that you're in the city. First of all,
Yeah,
because a
true.
lot of guys are getting in trouble and nobody even knows where they are. Nobody knows how to find them. There was a guy in Medellin last week. He was missing. I don't even know if they found him. I think a week or two ago. So You get down there, you get around these beautiful women, and the dollar, the U.S. dollar is strong, and you're down there having a good
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Like,
they
think
feel like
about,
JC, you know.
yeah, yeah. But yo, keep your head on, please.
Yeah,
Yo, like, yeah, eh, do not, do not go to these cities with the information that I'm sharing now. Do not go to these cities, and this is for all the brothers traveling from the U.S. Do not come to Colombia and not check in with the local Black expat community.
yeah, true. Like this is what I've been seeing, like with the black community in Colombia. It's black expat in Colombia is growing up a lot. Like
Yeah,
it's a lot of black expats. Yeah, in Cartagena, Medellin, Cali is getting popular now.
yeah,
I see
yeah,
like a lot of people. I'm in this. I think you create this group or something like black community in Cali. Like there is a lot of people, like black people that they
yeah,
are moving to Cali now.
yeah. We've got a lot of Black expats here, and don't get me wrong. If you're listening, um, I know we talked a lot about negative things happening to tourists in Colombia,
Mhm.
but don't get me wrong. There are successful Black people in Colombia. There's Flying Dress Cartagena.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
You know
that's
what
my
I'm saying?
baby.
There,
Yeah,
there there's Sweet George's Cafe in Medellin.
yeah,
There are people, and there's some other people in
yeah,
Cartagena and
true.
Medellin who have restaurants. People from the U.S.
Yeah,
who open restaurants, who bought property and bought buildings and are doing Airbnb business, and people are doing a lot of great things from the U.S.
then
and Colombia.
like,
So
like,
that's another reason why we need to, as travelers, as tourists, if you're coming to Colombia, it's very important to link up with the people who have experience, the people who know the city. Don't
yeah,
just go with
true.
the word of YouTubers who are just traveling for views.
Yeah. So like my first interview, I did it with he's a guy from the U.S. His name is Ernesto. His name is Ernest. He's
In
a good
Medellin?
guy. He owns the bar in Laguito, Boca Grande,
Oh, okay,
Vibes Gastro
okay.
Bar. Yeah, he's a good guy, very humble guy.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
good
yeah.
person. So, the first interview that I did it with him because, my channel, so I want to focus in interview like entrepreneurs, especially,
Right,
focus
right.
in the black community. But,
Yeah,
also like in general, I like, like the expat community from the US that live down here and they're
yeah,
doing like successful thing because, I'm not like the type of, I'm not consider myself as a YouTuber because, my channel is just growing up. So it's a small channel
right.
so far, but I don't want to show like this part of the city, like it's just about women's clubs, pussy, this, drugs. I don't want to do that because like I think like so many people they doing the same thing, and I don't think like Cartagena has to be known,
For
like
that.
a successful tourism destination. So
Yeah,
that's the reason, what I'm trying to like interview, like black aspect owner, and
yeah,
focus on that. But sometimes, it's been difficult sometimes because, had to be like basically like chasing people for interview. I'm like, I'd rather find, someone interesting for an interview. So I wouldn't
right.
be like losing time, begging people like, man, I'm just
Yeah,
trying to give you a video for free. It's a free promotion. So I'm gonna
right.
interview you, have the video, and then like that's that's how it works. But like yeah, some black expats, like they're doing so well. They're doing well in Colombia. They're doing
Yeah,
things like they never had done in the US. They did it here. Like Colombia is basically, making them successful.
yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. And shout out to you. Shout out to you, Carlos,
Thank you, my brother.
for giving excellent tours in
Yeah, thank you so
Cartagena.
much, bro.
We brought a group down to Cartagena in May this year, Mother's Day weekend, and you took good care of us, man. So shout out to you. Shout out to Jennifer,
That's my brother. Yeah,
and all
you know,
the the whole Cartagena crew. Like we
yeah,
nothing but love out in Cartagena. We always have a good time.
yeah, true.
We
Yeah,
always have a good time in
I
Cartagena.
I told Jennifer already, like we gotta get ready for, because I wanna visit, wanna go to San Andres with y'all again. I'll probably, probably
Yeah,
do. Morocco or something. Yeah, I wanna. I
Yeah,
will
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
want to do something with y'all for real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know how we do, man. We family.
Yeah,
I almost forgot. We did San Andres
yeah,
together.
sure.
We
Yeah, I
did
have so much
The
fun,
San
bro.
Andres. Yeah, we had a good time. We raced.
So yeah,
We
you know,
raced in the golf carts in San Andres.
yeah. So
Yeah,
you know, like that's what you get when when you around with the good people. You know, that's the vibes
yeah,
that you get. Like that's the vibes that I always trying to give the guys. Like, hey, coming down, like even me, like I've been telling guys, like, hey, you got any question, just hit me up. I will
yeah,
shy you for that. I just want people to have a great experience in my country. Especially if it's in my city. I just want to, like have a blast, have a wonderful time, and talk good things about CTG. So more people start coming here. People are
yeah.
saying more income, but like drugging, people get involved with something like you can't control, like nobody can control, even the police, because they kind of put like police behind to every gringo that is coming to Colombia. They gotta protect themselves.
Bingo.
So yeah, so
No, but that's a good point. That's a good
yeah,
point. And I hope that Thank you for having me on your channel. Thank you for for sharing your spotlight with Live Be Do with me personally, man. Shout out to
yeah,
you.
yeah, no problem. Like
Um, to your point,
uh-huh.
they they need to they need a platform like this. You have a tremendous opportunity right now with your platform to
Uh-huh.
speak to these guys so that they can avoid having these issues when they come to Colombia. So, like you said, you can't put a police on every corner. The police
Yeah.
can't have one cop for every tourist. But with the right information, if they're logging into YouTube or whatever platform and they have, they find your platform and
Yeah.
you're giving good information and solid information, and they can contact you. That's one less person that's exposed and to potentially harmful information or how harmful or misleading information about Colombia. So hats off to you. Shout out to you for having this
That's my
platform
brother.
to
So let
give
me
the
ask you, this question, like what so do you think like Cali with the years, it can growing up, Cali can growing up in tourism because it's getting popular already because like 2 years ago nobody was talking about Cali. Since
yeah,
few people like you said like going up over there, you one of them, like you always, working for Cali, working for the
yeah.
black community. So shout out to you too. And then like you always doing like great things for Cali. So do you think like with the years Cali can get like very famous as a popular destination tourism?
Absolutely. I don't think Cali will be as big as a tourist destination as Cartagena. There are no beaches in Cali. So um, the one thing that Cali has and the one thing that people are attracted to is Cali has Cali has black culture. Cali has the largest population of black people in Colombia, the second largest population of black people in South America.
Oh, really?
Salvador Bahia in Brazil has the largest population. So as a city, Cali has the second largest population of black people in Colombia. So having said that, the people who are attracted to Cali are people who are looking for culture. Cali also happens to be the salsa capital of the world. So you get a lot of salsa tourism. Um, Cali is also very well known for medical tourism. So a lot of people come to Cali to get dental work done, to get cosmetic surgery. It's real popular because it's inexpensive. So in the future that I see for Cali as far as tourism and expats, it won't be the same as Cartagena. It won't be the same kind of people because uh, Cali has uh, Cali has the culture. people who, like I said, people who are drawn to Cali. A lot of educators are drawn to Cali. So, as far as expats, there are a lot of teachers in Cali. Um, Cali is also close. It's the gateway to the Pacific Coast, and the Pacific Coast has the majority of the Black culture in Colombia. So you'll find all of those people, even outside of Cali. There are lots of small Black towns with like 100% Black, where you find Black culture. So you can go and you can have
Yeah, true.
cookouts, and these are like educated Black people. These are Black people with their own land, Black Colombians with their
Yeah.
own land, Black educated Colombians, their own schools, their own school systems. So there's a lot of that, like right outside of Cali, and
Yeah.
Cali's in Valle de Cauca. So you have outside of Cali, you have Cauca. So you have
Okay.
Jamundi, you have Robles, you have Puerto
Have
Tejada, you
have
have
you been to Hamundi, bro? Have you
yes,
been to
I've been to
Hamundi?
Jamundi. I've
Oh,
been
really?
to
How is it?
I travel all around.
So don't tell me. So wait. Don't tell me you've been to Buenaventura already.
I haven't been to Buenaventura. I've been to San Cipriano.
Oh,
I was
really?
supposed to be in Buenaventura and Choco on this trip here, but it doesn't look
So
like
you've
I'm
been to
going.
Choco already?
No, I haven't been to Choco or
Oh,
Buenaventura. Those are the only two places. But I got people out there already. I got
oh. Yeah, because I see like you were promoting like you had like a tour guy in Choco or something Buenaventura,
yeah.
and you
There's
were promoting the tourism.
he was just on. There's a popular YouTuber called Ace. Um, Ace used Eddie. Eddie Moya is out there. Eddie is a local Choquano.
Uh-huh.
He's a lawyer and he works in tourism. Very intelligent young Black brother out there. He comes to Cali occasionally, and between Cali and Medellin, you know, but I think he's focused now more on doing his law work and tourism in Choco.
In Choco, yeah, because like Choco, like they become blow up in tourism too, because there is a lot of Black Americans like they are interested in go check it out over there
Yeah,
because they want to know like the culture, as you say, like people that travel to the Pacific, they want to try to the Pacific coast, Cali is just for
yeah,
culture, they want to see like the Black people too.
right. Can I shout him out? Is it okay if I shout him out? His name is Eddie Moya,
Uh,
and his Instagram is Black
oh no,
Choco
oh no
Tour.
problem, yeah, bro, go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead, go ahead.
Eddie Moya, Black Choco Tours on Instagram. Check him out. He's a humble dude. He's very intelligent, very knowledgeable. Um, cool dude, all around cool dude. He's family. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
And
so like that, like also, the idea, like you say, we gotta connect people with the, right connection. We
yeah,
gotta connect
yeah,
with the right
absolutely.
connection. So if he's the right connect, yeah, like
Yeah,
yeah, tell us about him,
yeah,
in the life.
yeah,
So
absolutely, absolutely.
um um, what are like the best neighborhoods if somebody is planning to visit Cali,
The Cali?
in Cali, yeah, for to visit Cali or to live over there, as an expat, if you want to move on to Cali. So, what neighborhoods will you recommend, like, to stay safe and move around in Cali?
Um, for expats or for people who are just passing through, I
Well,
recommend.
for both.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
what I
can,
mean.
yeah.
The best neighborhoods for us would be Granada, San Antonio, La Flora, almost anything in the north near La Flora or near the Chippy Chape Mall. Anything near the Chippy Chape Mall is going to be good. El Peñon,
Opinion.
El Peñon. So La Flora, El Peñon, San Antonio, Granada, and I would say Miraflores.
Okay.
So those are about 5 spots. There might be a few other spots, but those are the top spots. I would say Granada. Um,
Granada.
Granada is probably the top spot because there's nice restaurants and it's really close to the city center.
Yeah, like the first time, actually, the first time we got into Cali, we went to a restaurant, bro. The food was good. It
Yeah.
was my first time in a restaurant like that. Like I never seen a restaurant like that before. Like we got in, and then like it was like Mexican food right here, like beef, chicken, like it was like six restaurant in one. It was my first time in a restaurant like that, and the food was very good. The
Yeah.
food was very good.
Yeah, Cali, you're gonna get the closer to the Pacific coast you get, you're gonna get great food. Great black restaurants, black owned restaurants in Cali. My favorite restaurant in Cali is Basilia. Ba-
Brazilian.
Basilia. It's Pacific Coast food.
Very good.
No, nobody's well. There are like one or two guys in there. Jose and Daniel are the only two people in there who speak English.
Oh,
But the
really?
food, yeah, the food is great. The food is delicious. Basilia, I know the woman who owns the restaurant. Um, so they have two locations. They have one in the Alameda Market, and then they
Mhm.
have one outside of the Alameda Market on the second floor. That's the one that her son manages that one.
So,
That's my
so
favorite.
her son was the one that was in San Andres with us.
Yes,
Okay, okay, okay.
yes,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he's
yes,
really
yes,
good
yes,
too. Yeah,
yeah,
he's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
guy, man. He's a good guy. Yeah. I
He's
can't
cool.
wait. I can't wait till we get into Cali again. Probably, hit the restaurant because we've been telling us, like, oh, if you go to Cali, I mean, so you go to the restaurant. Then, like,
Yeah,
we can have authentic caleños food.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That Pacific
So,
Coast food, man.
so let me ask you this question. Um, what about how is the cost of living in Cali?
Out of the major cities in Colombia, Cali is the least expensive.
Oh, really?
Cali is the least expensive. Like so I'll put in perspective. For Cali is a city that you can live in for $1,000 a month.
You can live pretty good.
You can live well in Cali for $1,000 a month.
Yeah, man,
And on
that's
that count, $1,000 a month and you will have change.
you had changed.
You will have change. So you will have. I don't think I spend $500 a month to live in
Oh,
Cali.
really?
And
Hey,
that's with
simple like that, bro.
rent. That's with rent and food. If I spend
Hey,
$500 a month, it's because I'm splurging. It's because I'm eating out, or
oh,
I'm doing things. But no, it doesn't. It doesn't cost a lot to live in Cali at all.
well,
And granted, you can live very well in Cali for very little. For very little.
so so like how much can cost like a good apartment, for example, in Grenada in Florida?
So La Florida, let's see. If you, I'll put it this way,
Mhm.
for I don't know, for $500 you can live in a penthouse. The way the what they're spending $1,000 on in Medellin would cost you about between $300 and $500 in Cali.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Man,
yes.
man.
My first apartment in Cali was uh 1 million.
1 million pesos?
1 million pesos with internet, everything included, except the
Man.
furniture. I had to put my own furniture. So that's like $250. And that
Yeah.
was everything included. My apartment now that I live in Cali is less and it's
It's even
bigger.
less,
It's even less and it's bigger. Um,
but it's located in a good area still, bro.
yes, I still live in La Florida. I still live in the north. I can
Okay.
walk to I can walk to Chippy Chopper.
So you like to be close to Chippy Chappy then?
I like the north because
Yeah. Bro,
not
I think
necessarily
can you
because
get
it's
closer to
closer
the
to.
microphone? If you don't mind,
Can you
closer
hear
to
me?
the microphone. Yeah, I can hear you, but it's some noise a little bit.
Okay. How about now?
It still is a little bit noises.
I don't know where it's coming from.
So okay, I don't know either. But can you talk? Can you talk? Just see
Yeah,
like
yeah. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you, but is the noise coming in? Is the noise coming?
Yeah, there's no
Okay.
noise in here. I don't know where the noise is coming from. Like
Okay.
it's quiet here.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, so you can live very well. I live in the north because Cali is a big city and traffic. I don't like dealing with traffic. So everything I need is in the north. And it's
Oh,
easy for me to get to the airport, living in the north in La Florida.
so let me ask you this question. So you were living close to you were living close to the airport.
It's not close to the airport, but living in the north of the city is because the airport is not actually in Cali. The airport is in Palmira. So that's about 25 to 30 minutes outside of Cali. Um, yeah.
Can you
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, it's just like this noise. I don't know where the noise is coming from.
Should I log off and log back in or
Can you
I
talk
don't know.
now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Is there still noise?
Yeah, it's a noise. So should we stop this live and then make another one or something?
Yeah, can you
What-
hear me? Is
Yeah,
it
it's the
better?
same noise. I don't know what's wrong.
Damn. Yeah, I don't either because I don't have any there's
So
nothing
okay.
happening.
So do you feel like we should stop this live and then make another one?
Um yeah, if it's messing up your video, we can stop it and make another
Okay, perfect. Yeah, let me stop this one. Then send you the link for another one.
one. All right, cool.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much.